Well, hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind 007. On today's episode, we're going to find out if you can use a flip phone to do some GPS navigation. For example, if you want to go to the museum or any other place where you've never been to, you don't know how to get there, so you look up the place on your phone. Can you do that on a flip phone? So let's go outside and find out. Okay, folks, so we are in my car and we're going to test this out. I have two flip phones over here. They both do the same thing. They both have Google Maps, but I'm going to be using the Alcatel because the Alcatel has voice recognition. The Nokia does not. So let's mount it over here. Let's see if I can do that with one hand. There we go. And now let's see if we can go to a park that's around here. It's called Kitty Hollow Park. So let's go to maps. And let's choose Kitty Hollow Park. Okay, so that's good. So we can either walk there or drive. If we walk, it's going to be 3 hours. So let's drive. It's going to be 9 minutes. And let's click go. So you can see the dot moving. It definitely knows where I am. So this is GPS enabled as far as I can tell. But the map itself is not moving, so I have to keep pressing next. Okay, folks, so we have arrived at Kitty Hollow Park. This is a park near where I live. And I got here using this right here. So let's find a place to park. And we're here. Okay, so we are in Kitty Hollow Park, like I said, and we got here using a flip phone. So let's sit down somewhere. It's beautiful today, very windy, great weather. And as you can see, it does work and it does know your location. If you look right there, it knows where we are. The problem is that it can't follow you. The map cannot follow you. For example, right here, you have to keep pressing either. If you want to go back, you have to do that. You have to keep looking at the screen, and by the time you get to a turn, you have to click next. For example, right here, it says turn right onto Siena Parkway. You have to click next. Then it says turn right onto Highway 6 South. You have to click next. Then it'll say turn left onto Kitty Hollow Park Drive. You have to click next. And then it says that's your arrival. Kitty Hollow Park, 9555 Highway 6. So the map does not follow you. It does know your location, but the map cannot follow you. So that's a big problem because you have to keep pressing next. And depending on what jurisdiction you live in, it might be illegal for you to operate an electronic device while you're driving. So that makes it very conditional whether you can do this or not, depending on where you live. Or you can have somebody help you. But in any case, you can use this for navigation as an emergency, for example, because it does know your location. If you click right here, your location, click on that. I know there's a lot of wind and it knows your location right there. If you see this right here, that's where we are, and this is a body of water. That's that water over there. And that is how that works. And this is the Alcatel Myflip 2, and the Nokia that I already reviewed, the 2760. That's it does the exact same thing. It does not follow you. I already tested it. It will not, the map will not follow you, but it does know your location. So if you get lost, at least you know where you are. You just got to keep clicking next. So you have to be on the lookout for roads to see when you get to that intersection, and then you can make that turn. I find that to be very impractical. Even if it's legal in your area, it would be very impractical because you're not paying attention to the road. You're looking at the signs and you're looking at the screen and you're pressing next. And if you're doing that on a high speed road, for example, you're traveling at 100 kilometers an hour, that's going to be very dangerous. So it's not practical. I wouldn't count on it other than emergencies. Okay, folks, so the next thing I want to do is use this kind of like for trekking, like when you're walking as a pedestrian. So we're going to go in this area. There are 2 tractors. At least they used to be in that area over there. So we're going to find them. So I know that they're right here in this area, so you can just drop a pin if you want. Because there's no address to those tractors. There's just, you drop a pin like that. Drop it there. And now we're going to tell it that we're going to walk. So it says 2 minutes to those tractors. And now we click go. So it says head east. Okay, so let's head east. So as you can, well, you can't see it, but it is moving. The dot where I am is moving, so definitely it knows, it has GPS function. And I can already see from here that those tractors are not there anymore. But we'll see the damage. Those tractors always leave some damage on the floor, on the ground. So we are halfway through the trip. As you can see, we're halfway there. Let's keep walking. So there is a bridge on that area. Not a bridge, I don't know what to call it, like some sort of pier right there. So that's where we're going. And because there's a person there, we're gonna try to stay away from her. So that's where we're going over there. So this is where the tractors were. You can see a little bit of damage left. And now let's zoom in. And yeah, we're a little bit off, but we are right here, and we started right here. So definitely this is far away from Wi-Fi. So there is no Wi-Fi connection here. So for sure, this does know your location. It does have GPS. So let's go back home. Okay folks, so we have reached the end of this video, and like I said, you can use this the GPS navigation that's included on this flip phone for that purpose, but only if it's an emergency for the most basic of functions. So it's not ideal, it's not practical, and it's probably not safe because you have to interact a lot with the phone. Anyway, thank you for watching, subscribe, and thumbs up.